Apple user was so in demand today, even it was expensive. Why? It's simply because Apple don't go in a business to compete or to make money, but to build a reputation. Steve Jobs is a founder of Apple that was born on February 24, 1955 in San Francisco, California. He was a dropout college and took a job at Atari Corporation as a video game designer. In the same year, Jobs reconnected with Stephen Wozniak, a former high school friend who was working for the Hewlett-Packard Company, and then made the Apple I, the computer with microprocessor that was built in Jobs' family garage. What kind of entrepreneurial lens Steve Jobs had? Steve Jobs had a rose and blue lens effect. The people around Steve Jobs describe his behavior shows a lot of confidence that falls in rose lens effect, but focus that falls on blue lens effect. On his first job on Atari, his co-workmates find him as intimidating brashness and arrogant that he was able to charm Atari's boss. How Steve Jobs used Pareto. People find Steve Jobs as perfectionist that he can live in a house without furniture because he was struggling to find the perfect things for his house. After he resigned in Atari, he tried to find a guru in India to seek enlightenment through ascetic experience, deprivation, and simplicity. And he applied all the things he learned on his product Apple. How Steve Jobs found his effectuation or sense of purpose. Steve Jobs meditated in the morning, audited physics class at Stanford, worked nights at Atari, and dreamed of starting on his own business. How Steve Jobs turned his idea to opportunity. From being successful in creating Apple I and successfully making an Apple a real company from making Apple II, he didn't stop there. From a mini microprocessor to a company, he just acted the idea that he knew will be click-on economy that will be valuable in the future that make profit for innovation that made succeeded to begin the Apple III and Mac. Steve Jobs convinced Bill Gates to have partnership with him.
Today we celebrate the first glorious anniversary of the information purification directives. We have created, for the first time in all history, a garden of pure ideology, where each worker may bloom.
Macintosh. And you'll see why 1984 won't be like 1984.
And that's how Steve Jobs fall into creative model. Jobs began in late 1999 to interview executives who might be able to develop a string of Apple retail store. How Steve Jobs sell Apple products. He hired Ron Johnson, Vice President for Merchandising Target. Jobs decided that Apple Store should have one entrance, which would make it easier to control the experience. The type of store they would build they decided would benefit from having few products. Jobs rented a vacant warehouse in Cupertino. Every Tuesday for 6 months, they convened an all-morning brainstorming session there.
Naligaw ka na ba sa dagat ng basura? Nagpasko ka na ba sa gitna ng kalsada? Tinatanong namin, tuloy ka bang isa sa amin? Si Manny Villar ang magtatapos ng ating kahirapan.
Are you already go to all home? How about shop an all day? How about in Camellia? This business is owned by Senator Manny Villar, one of the richest men in the Philippines with a net worth of $11 billion. Manny Villar was born on December 13, 1949 in Tondo, Manila. He was a second-born in 9 offspring of Corita Bamba and Manuel Montalban. He dropped out when he was grade 1 and chose to help his mom on selling fish in the market. From the advertisement song that became popular for his campaign was really his life. He swung and dumped when he was bored. After he graduated in UP and he worked as GV as an accountant, he resigned and started his first delivery business, but he was scammed. When he earned a lot of money, on his second job, he bought 2 reconditioned trucks and started his second business named Gravel and Sand Business, or Metro Gravel and Sand. What kind of entrepreneurial lenses Manny Villar had? After Manny Villar resigned on his first job as an accountant on Sikik Course Village and Company, he decided to start his own business, a delivery of fish, where he scammed. When his first big customer didn't pay him, but he didn't lose hope. He found a new job as financial analysis on Private Development Corporation. Therefore, it was clearly that he fall on yellow. How Manny Villar used Pareto? Manny Villar became successful when he discovered his niche on industry, where he was the first real estate seller to sell land that already have a built house that he bought on bulk and sell in affordable. He only do things where he is best at doing and enjoy the most, which is starting new things and focus a few key drivers of improvement. How Manny Villar found his effectuation or sense of purpose. It's clearly stated here that Manny Villar knew what he wants about his goals, and he already knew the person he wanted to be in his side forever. It is his wife. Manny Villar started his business Metro Gravel and Sand, and while delivering on a big developer of a real estate construction company, he had an idea to build his own house and lot and sell it in affordable. This idea turned into opportunity for his first massive success. He didn't take away this opportunity. He loaned money on a rural bank as a resources and built the 2 houses to 3 houses. Then it became huge, and then in year 1977 he got his first million for a 160 houses development with his wife. And that's how Villar fall into creative model. He focused on his vision on low-cost housing. He is going to buy a small and irregular houses, then the developer can sell. He divided it to a smaller parts where he built an affordable house. He turned his idea to a creative action. He sell an affordable house. He buy the lowest product of developer, which is hard to sell because it is far from the urban. He buy in a bulk to make it cheaper and divide it for more profit. How he make it? He builds his first Camellia homes, where the vision is to sell an affordable but quality house. How he deliver? His first clients was local professional on his community, or also known as OFW. How he returned? Camellia expanded in Visayas and Mindanao and became the choice. Welcome to Manny Villar milestone. Villar started his real estate industry and began developing subdivision. He expanded in Visayas and Mindanao. Everything you need is already here in Camellia: houses, condominium, and elevation lifestyle, innovation and home technology. Level up service platform capabilities. Thank you for watching.